back to my YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys. If you guys aren't subscribing yet, click down, hit the subscribe. So, everything that's going on stunning summer wise, Feline Flicks. I want to announce it official here as well. I did do it on Instagram, but I have undertaken a new business. It is Pink Kitty Pleasure Parties. So, um, what I wanted to say, I've already taken out the business license and the retail license. I am going to be doing under subsidiary, but parties will be doing parties, selling toys, and so eventually, once we all start getting back into the swing of things, I want to take the parties overseas again, doing the Caribbean, doing Hito, doing Barbados, doing even who knows, cruise ships. How about some swinger parties? So not only will I be doing male exotic dancer parties, I want to make sure I take care of my ladies too. This is not all about just my gentleman friend, and um I love the ladies, although I love men, and that is my gender preference. I have shot many girl scenes. I have a lot of ladies around the world who are, and so I highly appreciate that. By the way, happy Pride Month, baby. It is June 2021. Um, I unfortunately we haven't had since 2019. So happy Hump Day from very hot, humid Virginia. That keeps me indoors. That keeps me working a lot harder on the internet for you guys. So having taken the business license out here for the pink kitty pleasure parties. That's a mouthful, but um, I'm in the midst of working with distributing um, product, working on the manufacturing of my own toys for men and women. Thank you very much. I will be doing one of the first parties is going to be in New York. We're working on the dates for that and the location and all that. So I look forward to an amazing ending to 2021 and the beginning of 2022. It is something that has been long in the works. And even from the concept of Stunning Summer, I wanted to create a brand that was more like a lifestyle, similar to what Adam and Eve has done, similar to what Filthy Entertainment was attempting to do. So I have a lot of things in the top of my head that has been on the bucket list and the wish list that I want to do. So this is a year to take advantage of that, as well as I will also be traveling around and filming. So my uh, tour schedules and filming schedules will be posted. I'm looking for beautiful ladies who would love to be with Feline Flicks and my little kittens. So if you're looking to do non you don't have to be exclusive with Feline Flicks. You're not going to take a major contract out and you can't film with anybody else, but I want you to be known as one of my kittens. So if you're hot, you're beautiful, you're vivacious, then you can hit me at felineflicks@gmail.com. Gentlemen, I am looking for those hot guys that are erotic dancers and you want to be a performer as well. I am looking for my little cubs, my kings, my cougars, my tigers, my lions, and even I might even take a couple bears. So if you think you have what it takes to be in the adult industry, if you want to join me with so many other beautiful men and women around the world and party like no other and enjoy life and make a little change at the same time, please hit me up in felineflix at gmail. And I need a facial photo shot. I need a full body picture front and back and side, just like what we've always done in the adult industry. And I will go from there. So I don't want dick pics. Please do not send me your dick and say, "Hey, yo, Summer, do you think I could be a porn star?" And then you're showing me your dick pic. Baby, there is more to being an adult entertainer than just your dick and all that. So I need to see the whole package. I am here to book the whole package. Can you be an entertainer? Are you an entertainer? So that is what's up. That's what's going on in my world. That's what I'm looking at. And if you are on the East Coast or if you're on the West Coast, I just need to know where your location is as well. So if you're sending me the email, please tell me your location. Let me know whether you're able to travel or not and all that, and I will go from there. And eventually, I'm going to be working on doing some things that may be along talent search contests and all that type of stuff. So that is what's up. That's what I want to do. And I'm also in the process of building another mainstream type of thing too. So um, all those things I will be mainstream type of thing too. So um, all those things I will be releasing those details later on um, as you speak. Um, well, hello and shout out to Winnipeg, Winnipeg, Ontario. I have not been to Canada in so long. I cannot wait. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I wanna go. So again, the passport is in the mail. Let's hope I can get to Canada in 2022. I know I'll be in Canada in 2022. Let me just say that. and and again, MySpace days. That's great. I love Winnipeg, by the way, and I'm so old. I know about the Winnipeg Jets. How about that? I am a huge hockey fan, as you all know. Um, Baby, I do not send a phone number. If you guys want to call me, you know that you can call me on Sex Panther. You can call me on Night Flirt, and that's how you can chat with me. I am still a money making machine, so it's still about the money. Hello, Mike Brown. Kisses, everybody. Kisses, kisses. So, um, right, right. The Winnipeg Jets. Who knows about that? I actually have an autograph from a player way back in the day from Winnipeg. So that is the thing. So again, um, as you all know, I do have an OnlyFans, a VIP page, and everything else. So for all my product stuff, you can hit me on Hubster, which is with a Z, hubster.com/profile/stunning. Those have all my links, all my websites, all my platforms that you can purchase videos and clips and whatnot, and my live chat. I should put my glasses on, then I'm not going to be like squinting. It's nice to see a longtime fan and friend. I appreciate that. My pleasure, Mike Brown. I love and appreciate the fans. And again, let me say this: without you guys and your love and your loyalty, and your purchasing product, I still wouldn't be here. Um, I appreciate this, and TT Boy and I had spoke on this a little bit even on his podcast. And again, you could go here on YouTube for TT Boy striking gold and see that interview that I did with him back in December when I was in LA for the holidays. And we spoke on the industry and the most downloaded movie in 2008. Who knew? Who knew? Desperate Mothers and Wives and all that. So um, I appreciate the fans. AEBN back in 2008 was the number one streaming website in the world. And so I can't tell you, being in a film that was the number one downloaded movie in 2008 is such an honor. I can't even tell you. And then my big fat ass was on the cover. So I come from an era that making it to the cover of a DVD was life. And I was fortunate to say that for most of the DVDs that I had shot in my career, I had made the cover of almost every single one of them. So again, I am blessed. I feel honored. I am not your typical porn star. I am not a twig. Back in the day though, I wasn't fat. I was ripped, but I appreciate the companies that I work for. I was selective in the companies that I work for actually too. So I will say this again, I never set out to be the most popular porn star. I did, but I also didn't want to compete with myself because I knew free porn was starting to really take over. We were unable in 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was very hard. You had to pay a lot of money to do a cease and desist to take pirated movies and clips off the internet. So now with the federal 2257 stuff, and even though a lot of us don't like the FOSTA SESTA Act, it had actually helped us because the firing off a cease and desist doesn't cost me any money anymore to remove content that was stolen. Um, I appreciate that. Oh my God, I appreciate that. So some of you guys have said like you've been following me for a very long time, and I appreciate that. You are more loyal than some of my ex. Aw, I appreciate that too. Oh, Mike, I appreciate that. Mwah! Compliments are always gladly accepted. Um, you know, beauty is still in the eye of the beholder, and your hopefully your inner warmth and light shine through. Your eyes are definitely the mirrors of your soul. So hopefully I have always tried to be honest and true, not only to myself, to my family, my friends, but to you guys, the fans too. Many women have never lasted, or gentlemen have ever lasted a long time in the porn industry. Unfortunately, some people they come in for the wrong reasons and then they don't appreciate the fans, and it's a tough business. This is not, and I've said it a million times in the nearly 20 years in adult entertaining, and that you know we we don't want to take you for granted, but a lot of times fans are cruel. Fans have blogs that write horrible things about women and men in this industry, and they just don't have the inner strength to handle it. I will say that for all of us, the Rita Daniels and the you know Seika, all of us, like all of us older gals, we're still making money in an industry that is, generated for younger people. So, um, I'm glad to still be here at 50 plus plus. Okay. I'm gonna try to read without my glasses. I love that. Well, thank you. I appreciate. Mike said he's been a fan since 2016. So, you know. I actually had somebody tell me the other day that I fell off. I don't think I fell off. What do you guys think? Do you think that Stunning Summer fell off when I retired and then, I I am here. I'm still here. I appreciate the fans. I've gained new fans from old footage even. The one thing about porn is when you shoot and you put it up on the internet, it doesn't go away. And so even some of my old scenes are new to some of you young guys. So I appreciate that too. Um, well, thank you. Thank you. So somebody had just said to me that when they looked back at the one of my other prior YouTube posts that when I spoke on, as that you guys know, I'm a personal trainer and a life coach, that your body is the only vehicle that God is going to give you, that you must take care of it. Some people, if they practice yoga, yoga practitioners will tell you it's your temple. Um, so yes, absolutely. And I will say that that's so important that even in the porn industry, having suffered that anal tear, I can tell you it has highly affected my real life. So even with that said, needing to have medical attention towards some issues that I learned the hard way. So again, if I can take this channel and help others, even younger talent, to come in and say, um, and I know better. I had mentors who had even said it made no sense to do double anal. It made no sense to do um anal gangbangs and that type of stuff. And I really chose not to do a lot of that over the top stuff over the years because of trying to protect my body. So I never used to do a lot of anal for trade for content type stuff anyway. So having suffered that horrible injury during a trade for content gangbang, and again, back in the day, I would have never done that. My managers would have never allowed me to do that. So for me to agree to do some crazy shit for trade for content, to put on my own label, um, I'm going to be very careful about doing trade for content and what I do for trade for content from here on out. Because again, trade for content type of stuff has made a lot of gentlemen wealthy in this industry, or at least make good money on the backside of women in this industry who built their names. So I'm not the only one that had been taken advantage of in the trade for content game. So I can't I can't own it and claim it to myself, but let's just say, everything good, bad, or otherwise is always a lesson. And if I can help, and this was part of the reason why I would do this channel the way that I did it, is that not only am I speaking on porn issues, but health issues, spiritual issues, nutrition training, because that's just my life. So that is who I truly am. Be true to yourself, be true to those around you, and be true to the game. You know, life is still a game. Some days you win, some days the game wins, and all that. But if you're honest and true and loving to yourself, to your family, to your friends, um, get up every morning, enjoy what you do. You got to enjoy what you do. Um, I love meeting some of the best things in my career has been meeting the fans at conventions. So I'm so looking forward to getting back on the floor again in a pair of high heels. And we all complain about when we go to the conventions and we're in hooker heels and oh my god, my legs are killing me, my feet are killing me, I need a chair. I will say, like, we always bitched about it, but now here we are. We went well over a year and a half without conventions, and meeting the fans face to face and up front and personal mean a lot. There was a gentleman that you might see, I had posted a couple pictures before of signing baseballs. This gentleman is a baseball and a porn fan, so for whatever reason, he decided to have porn stars sign baseballs. I originally signed the first baseball for him in AVN in probably in '08. So I ran across him in Exotica probably 10 years ago, signed a baseball for him. And New Jersey Exotica, probably 3 or 4 years ago, probably like 3 years ago maybe, um, there he was again. The same 2 gentlemen, because his friend comes with him to take the pictures. Um, that's amazing to me. I've met, I can't even say, probably hundreds of thousands of fans over the years, and there are a few who do stand out for that reason. Um, you know, one, you guys know I'm a baseball fan, a huge baseball fan. So for that, and for him to recall and remember, and there's thousands of porn stars. So for him to remember that I am a baseball fan, that he said, Summer, your baseball means more to me than so many other girls because, we both love baseball. So, you know, the kinship that I kind of feel towards kindred spirit that I feel towards some of you guys that have always been so positive and so encouraging that even when I was going through my hip and needing the hip replacement, you guys have sent me emails that have meant a lot to me. And so I'm so appreciative. I'm grateful. I love public attention. It's part of the reason why I became a bodybuilder. I love to be outside of the box. I have always said, know the box so that you can step outside the box. It's kind of like the batter's box, you know. Um, I used to when I used to bat, kind of from scratch a little bit, but I'm not always starting from scratch because again, I have the knowledge. I still am making money. It's not the money that I would like to be doing, but not very many people can. And this is a credit to you guys, the fans. Okay, so for me to have survived off of 2 years of COVID and recovery from a hip is a lot for you guys. That says a lot to the new fans. That says that you guys are still purchasing my product. So I'm going to disagree with the person who told me that I was a washed or not washed up, but I was, no longer relevant basically. So for all of you gentlemen here answering and sending me messages here, it's encouraging and it's proof in the pudding that, you know, I'm still here and I have a lot more that's in here that I need to do and accomplish. That bucket list is long and lengthy, but I hope to get a lot of that done. Okay, so I'm going to try to read some of these things. I really should have grabbed my glasses, y'all. Um, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Um, I appreciate that. I'm well over 50. I am really starting to take that I'm three-quarters of the way around that 400-meter track. So, I'm closer to 60 now at this point, but I have babies who are 39 and 35 and all that. I appreciate that too. Somebody said that they like the older women. Shout out to that was Winnipeg. Um, well, I tell you what, I would never make a man follow me like a puppy dog unless that's your kink. But I so appreciate that. Kansas City Royal fan. I I can tell you, long, long time ago, I met a Hall of Fame baseball player that used to pitch for your boys. So, I can't hate on that Royal fan. Um, if you look at a Missouri style barbecue, trust me on that. Um, and my mommy used to bake her ribs in the oven. Um, I don't know if my grandmother did because my grandmother didn't barbecue a lot. We barbecued outside, but and I will say this, I can do wet and dry barbecue, but I grew up on wet barbecue, y'all. Like wet, 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 just like me. Wet, wet. so so that's what I wanted to really talk to you guys about. And then we got into a couple other things, but make sure if you're not subscribed to my channel, click down subscribe because I haven't really been working on this channel as much as I really should. And Dino Wells, again, like I said, follow Dino Wells. I just did his podcast recently, and I want you guys to know that that, that is we talked about a lot of stuff, and then off uh off subject when we got off the he called me on the phone and we got into more conversation. So I'm pretty sure I'll be doing his podcast again sometime soon on things that we were speaking on, including the business, including not only the porn stuff, but not including like boxing, all that. So important that um you said wait. I used to do, because I was so good at barbecuing that I wound up when I got older, I would wind up doing all the barbecue at my mama's house for Easter and all that stuff. And yes, we barbecued on Easter. Like we would have ham, okay? Like, but we barbecued on Easter. So yeah, that I'm come from that family. All right, you all. I want to thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thanks. All you fellas who interacted with me on the live today. I highly appreciate you. I love you. Love and lust. Namaste. Be a good human. Pay it forward. Please do something good for Mother Earth. Be kind to one another. Do something nice for a human being or an animal today on the planet in my honor, please. It would humble me if I knew that you went to Starbucks and you purchased a drink for the person behind you. You see an elderly person who needed some help, you help them out. you know you see the young pregnant woman, please open up the door for her. Any of that. Pay $5 for a gift for somebody. Planet Fitness has something going on right now for the kids. Please bring a ball, a basketball, a baseball, a soccer ball. Please bring a ball to Planet Fitness. You don't have to be a member of Planet Fitness to walk in and put a ball in that box, please. And I'm going to ask you that. Okay? That is my one thing. You could do that today. You could go to the below $5 and get a basketball for $5 and take it to Planet Fitness. Okay? Anybody who does that. In fact, here we go. Here we go. I always think on my head. If you donate a ball to Planet Fitness today, you can email me, show me the picture that you bought the ball and you took it to Planet Fitness, and I will send you a free personalized video. How about that? That's what I'm going to do for you today, because I'm going to give back to the planet and give back to the kids myself too. Namaste, people. I love you.